I'm glad I got my camera on. I just picked. Don't smash my car into the pole there. I decided to record. I've got a lot of recordings today. I wasn't even planning to do a video um, at all, and I've got like 3 of them, but they're all voiceovers. Because I'm just trying different techniques. That's all, and so that I can try to get videos up faster, more often, less editing, because that there lies my problem, is all the footage and piecing it all together and making it interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't. It's just getting it up there. I don't necessarily think every single video is going to be that interesting, because it's just me and I don't have any kind of skills in this area. No schooling on film editing or anything. I don't have a big crew of people that help me think of ideas and execute on those ideas. So, sorry to disappoint anyone if that's what you expect to get on my video, but I do try. Okay, so we're gonna drop off the Sam's Club, and I accepted the Sam's Club, and if you don't know Sam's Club on the offer, you don't get a picture of the item. I saw 6 items. That's what I saw. And then it did list the stuff like Dr. Pepper uh, and water, but it didn't say anything about it being 50 pounds, right? They lied. It's two cases of Dr. Pepper and 2 cases of Members Mark sparkling water, which those sparkling waters aren't heavy, like 50-pound heavy, but the Dr. Peppers, I believe, are, because they're like more than a case. I think they're more than 24 cans, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I thought I would go ahead, record this uh, as I'm driving. Hopefully, you can hear me. And because I'm not holding my phone in my hand, I've got it on my phone now as I drive. And okay, so basically, my day started out with dropping Jeremy off at work. The second I dropped Jeremy off at work, I took and I turned my Uber on, and I got a rider for Uber. This person was just on the other side of the zoo, like 6 blocks away. And I happened to have given her a ride yesterday. So I knew where I was going. Everything's great. No problem. There was no problem on my end. It was on her end. I pick her up. We get about a mile down the road. She needed to go to the bank. Um, we get about a mile down the road, and she realizes that she forgot her check at home. So we had to go back and get her check. Then we get to the bank and everything's fine. And I knew that there was multiple stops, but Uber doesn't tell you. It's very limited. It tells you like step by step. Once you complete one thing, once you get to the bank, then it'll tell you your next place you're going. And then, but this time it didn't verbally tell me, and I didn't look at the map. I just assumed I was taking her back home, and I shouldn't do that. I know, but majority of the time, like 99% of the time, actually 99.9% of the time, you're going to take someone back home. I've never had more than 2 stops. And that would be taking them to the bank or the liquor store or wherever and then back home. So today I'm driving back. Okay, first of all, she realized she forgot her check. And she says, "Oh, can you please go back and I need to get my check." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course I'll go back." And she says, "I'll pay you $10. I'll pay you cash." And she handed me $10 in cash. And I was like, "Okay, that's great. Thank you." And then we get, like I said, we get to the bank. There's another stop, and I proceeded to take her home. And I get to almost, well, in the maps, this is another thing. I never trust the map, even though I'll listen to the map most of the time. I don't always I don't always do that. But anyway, I was headed down almost to her house, and it told me to turn on the 10th Street. And her place was on 7th Street, or the next turn was on 7th Street. So I was like, "Am I taking you home?" And she says, "No, you're taking me to the dollar store." Okay, so I take her to the Dollar General, and we get there. She says, "I'm asking you to take me to this one," because I guess there was probably another one that was closer, maybe. Um, she said, "Because the other one is closed." And we get there, and the store was closed. Okay. I go ahead, take her back home. The poor woman that Uber paid me $18 and something, and she gave me $10 in cash. $28. And this took no more than 30 minutes, I would say. At the very most, 30 minutes. Because both the stops were within a mile, or maybe within 2 miles from her house. But anyway, so that was the first weird, not weird, but first ride that I had for the day that paid well, and I felt sorry for the rider, um, because the store was closed, and she had to go back and get her check. But okay, so then the next one, and this one might be one to break out the calculators, maybe. Okay, I pick up a girl all the way to it was a 9-mile trip, and this was also a stop involved. I pick her up. I take her 9 miles. I think it was 9 miles to Dollar Tree. She goes in, she shops. I wait for her because this is a stop, and I take her back home. She got 4 cases of isopropyl alcohol. Okay. So her cost that I got paid was from Uber was $28. And so that was like, 10, 20 mile round trip. And okay, so the calculator part is she could have ordered it from Instacart or Walmart or something, and it would have cost her less money, and she wouldn't have had to go anywhere. That I don't think you really need a calculator for that, and I don't know. Maybe she just wanted to get out of the house. Maybe that was it. But those are the 2 ones for the day, and then I want to throw in a picture here because when I first started the day, I saw a very interesting truck that I want to share with you, and I'll put that in here as well. But I'm getting. I'm glad I got my camera. Getting pretty close to my drop off. Not real close, but I want to be able to focus on where I'm going as I get closer. So this is just another video that I'm doing a voiceover on, and hopefully I can get it out really soon and that you guys can enjoy it. I appreciate all of my subscribers, and I appreciate everyone who's watching. Please like the video, and if you would, whatever. If you don't, you don't. And, it'd be nice if you subscribe, but I'm not going to beg you. So, have a good one. Always look on the absolute bright side. and your future is bright. All right. Those are my, what do they call acronym for it? It's a lot of BS and why fib. Your future is bright. All right. I hope you like my little funny thing there at the end. Bye-bye. Be safe and make lots of money if you're out there trying to make money. But always be safe. All right. Bye. I'm not trying to end my route. I'm trying to end the recording. Goodness.